Hello, I'm going to explain how to build a vision board today. This is different from most of the vision boards you'll see on the internet because this is supposed to be your inner wisdom. What happens is when we pick out pictures from magazines, someone else has conceived of an idea and manifested it in a certain way. It may or may not map to what you really want. So you look at what someone else says, yeah, okay, that sounds good, let me get it. But really, there is an infinite wisdom within you, which is unique to you, which is totally amazing and can be manifested. It can give you a lot of messages, a lot of insight into who you are as a person and what you need to do. So here's a vision board. This is actually the third or fourth time I've updated this vision board. What you'll see is I've just taken simple paper and I've done coloring with simple highlighters, and I may have a black pen or something. At the center of the vision board is the life purpose. When you're living your life's purpose, it doesn't matter what the other circumstances are. You just feel inspired, juiced up, in love with yourself, in love with the world, and everybody loves you back because we all came here for a very special purpose. Every single life purpose is very constructive, and when we start living that purpose, then you become like a Caesar Milan. You become joyful, you become happy, and mm, mm, so at the center of the board is always your life purpose. If you don't know your life purpose, like I don't know, I've taken a guess. These are some hints I've got, like for me, teaching soul coaches is a program in the United States, in Seattle, that we've launched. It has 100 deep spiritual topics. I just put it there. I'm thinking this is my life's purpose, and then I try it out. When I try it out, something comes, like life will give you feedback when you take action. And so far, the response that life has given me has been really good. So I feel that is related to what I'm supposed to do at this time in my life. Now I want to share like the other things that I did. I made my top 10 goals. Look at the first goal, which is of a passive income. So the passive income goal is $750,000. Obviously, I don't make this much at this point. And I didn't know how do I represent money in my life. Like what do? I just take a wad of cash and like put it there, or one of those pictures from the internet. They're beautiful pictures, but they didn't capture how I felt about it. So I allowed myself to draw, and this is an image that came up. It's very beautiful because it speaks to me. And what I realized while drawing this image is deep roots. That whatever I do, I need to have very deep roots. And there is a concept in India of the goddess, the energy of wisdom called Saraswati, and the energy of wealth called Lakshmi. And Lakshmi always follows Saraswati. Wealth will always follow wisdom. Wealth will always follow competence, and that was a message I got. So, in terms of the way I live my life, for me, deep roots has become very integral to who I am. This is a message no one else in the world can give me. This is a message only you can give to yourself. And then, like, if you can see, there's two places: work that I love here and work that I love there. So like there was a conflict in my mind as to like the spiritual work that I want to do and the actual work that I have to do as an engineer. And that's why you'll see that there is a division between the two, and I'll share what this made me understand, and how I've changed my life. And this is one of the reasons why, if you see these sticky notes, okay, by the way, these are emotions. So your emotions will tell you what will tell you how you feel about something. For example, this is I'll come to these emotional things later. What happened is, after two or three tries, I got these two. What it shows is that there isn't that there is a conflict in my own mind about these two things, and I need to resolve it. Even in the goals of my dream life, I can see conflicts, and this gives me an excellent opportunity to release them. Now I want you to see the primary relationship. You can see this has a lot of different colors. I did it intuitively, like there's nothing right or wrong, and this is the second or third time I've done it. And these are qualities that I seek in a soulmate based on all the things I've studied and you'll see that the colors, they are like, there's no clarity, there's no, like, there's a lot of busyness there. And what it shows is that there are a lot of expectations, like take a look at the life purpose picture. This is also the third or fourth time I've drawn it. There's a lot of clarity, there's a lot of beauty. See the strokes, they're all circular, and I didn't do it intentionally, it just happened. And So this is an area where I know I need to do work. And and since I do a lot of spiritual work, my goals are also spiritual. So for me, like disowning of power, a lot of spiritual men do this. Like we become the nice guys who who aren't really respected in the world. And so power, owning my power again, is a very important goal for me. And see, nothing, no other picture can capture. Like if you do a Google search for power, you'll find images that may not capture what you feel inside. That's the beauty of this. There's such honesty and authenticity. So well, this is the first vision board. Now I want to tell you about the second vision board. This is how your life is right now. So a lot of times our lives are kind of different from our dream lives. And what happens is that I want to live in a $5 million mansion, but really, like, maybe, like, for some of us, we don't even have the basics in place. So to take that leap, and to keep visualizing, mm, only $750,000, like, makes the leap very huge. And some of us can take that leap and manifest incredibly, but others kind of need the middle path. So this is the second vision board. This is a vision board of how your life looks right now. This is what we'll be doing a lot of tomorrow. And so you'll see that for me, there are pieces here, like, here's my work with, there's an organization I volunteer for called Asha. I'm on the web team, and we were going through some really hard times. So for me, like, it was important to stabilize in this area, to complete my work here. And that is what I've manifested, that this is what I want to do in Asha. And similarly, like, I have a uh, my life purpose may be very clear in my goals, but actually there's a lot of practicality that goes into it, and a lot of it I'm not comfortable with. So you'll see there are these different goals here. Down here, I've put down prosperity consciousness, that I need to be a vibrational match to my life purpose. If I'm not a vibrational match, I cannot manifest it. The second thing is to do well at my job. I have a day job. It's an incredible job. I work at a very good team, and I need to, very honestly, I need to do better at what I do. And then come the two things. There's Be a Meditator magazine, and there are Life Ambassadors. Life Ambassadors is going to be an organization which will be like a spiritual United Nations, and we will take on charters like universal health through meditation, which I hope will bring incredible change in the world. And then there is my life purpose, and there's also, like, there's a mentor, there's a guide here, Newton. And like, at the end of the when I drew this, I realized at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, like, even if you have an enlightened master to guide you, you have to work out your own salvation. So you'll see that in my original vision board, I'd kind of put my teacher in the center, that he's a mirror, he gives feedback. Any enlightened being, they'll give you feedback, this is what you need to do. But here, as I start living the practicality, I realize that, maybe an enlightened master, green is the color of love, can be a support, unconditional love, but you have to work out your own salvation. And then these are parts of my life where you can see I drew a stick figure, and I don't know if you can see this or not. Like, for the magazine that I have to create, I'm very downcast, like, I feel, oh, I'm all alone, I can't do this, it's too difficult. And I acknowledge that. Another thing is, like, it's totally colorless. You see, my vision is so colorful, but my life is so colorless. And gradually, I start transforming the things one by one. I'll transform these pictures, and this is why it's important to have stickies that you can you can easily replace, because your vision board is a living, breathing thing. A lot of times people will create a vision board, but they don't update it for 7 years, and you've changed. You don't want the same things anymore. So this is a beautiful way. And after we have done this, let me just let me let me I'll just be back. Yeah, after we have created, what is right for us, what is in integrity with who we are, then we start looking into the outer world, first within, then without. And I'd made a house which is not here anymore, because as you can see, even this is a symptom that my life is too busy. I'm doing so many things that I don't have space for even a house, or a car, or an aeroplane, if that's what you want. But after I created that, I found a poster. So I'm just going to share this. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a house. It's a very beautiful house. It has a view of the lake. It has these beautiful lights. It has a price that is quite funny to me. But here's a rule about manifestation, that when you're manifesting, you focus on the ends, not on the means. It doesn't matter how much it costs. Be happy with what you have and allow your vision to manifest. So now that I've seen this house now, and it fits my description, I actually had a house with a lake and X number of rooms and a place where I could do spiritual work. Now I can put this on my vision board and I can visualize. It's a beautiful process, an incredible way to heal, an incredible way to understand yourself. And you'll see these sticky notes here, they all represent emotions. So while your ideas are like a frame, your emotions are like motion. It's really energy in motion. When you feel emotional about something, you become energized, you move in that direction, and that we represent by these tags. And you'll find patterns even by these tags. For example, if you see in this vision board, I have oh sorry I have, can you see fearlessness? Okay, actually you can't read it, but it says fearlessness over here. And what I found was that in many different places I'd written approval, support, fearlessness, and what I realized is that and respected. What I realized was that I have a lot of fear within me. This is why I seek something else. Nothing wrong, we're here to be better than we are. And it's a beautiful way to manifest a life. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to um, mm, not have ideas about what you need, what you want out of life. It will all manifest. It's a beautiful, magical process, and I'd like to invite you to participate in my workshop tomorrow. You can come in by 10. If you come a little late, if you see this a little late, it's okay. You can just get in touch with me, or you can create your own vision board. One thing that I wish I'd done better is that the board is made of styrofoam, and I'd like to use a more eco-friendly material going forward. But this is what I have at this time, and it's okay. We'll take the middle path now. So thank you very much and wish you all the best. I hope you can also create your own vision board.